Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tuesday edition of the GWallPro stream. I'm your host, Gabe, aka GWallPro. Let's go ahead and switch over to the main camera in 3, 2, 1, boom! Woo! How are we doing today, ladies and gentlemen? I appreciate you all for being here today. I don't know why I just felt like listening to some Find Me 2 music, so that's what we got cooking right now. It's kind of a banger. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a banger. So it's not like I'm not taking any sort of like adventure or doing anything crazy today. Like we're just chatting, you know, we're just kind of chatting, just living life. But yeah, so for those of you that don't know, this channel turned 13 years old today. So that's definitely something crazy. But here we are. Here we are. Okay, let me try and get my sunglasses to actually fit on top of my head. Okay. So yes, on April 8th, 2012, we actually just started the channel. So it was nice. And we're here. We are here. But we got plenty of people watching. We got Theo the Turnip, Sineva, V, Luke, Cool Bros Cool Man, Fire Yoshi, the GOAT moderator, was good. Freddy Fazbear, Sebastian Echevarria, Cats, Stars, and that's and V. That's right. All right. Oh no, I said V again. Oh well. But what's with the fit? I like soccer. I like soccer, and the team that represents this fit had a massive win today. So I decided to sport get into some. Hey, you know, a guy can't wear a nice soccer jersey every once in a while. You know, I got other interests. I got other interests beside Nintendo. Oh man, Jesse is here. What's good, Jesse? Appreciate you coming through. News alert is here as well. Let's go. Fire Yoshi was thinking this was some kind of SNES game. I mean, I guess it kind of sounds like it, but no, I'm literally listening to this from the Nintendo music. It's Keep Fighting Heroes, the me from Find Me 2. So it's like, you know, it's I don't know why the Find Me battle themes are kind of built different in a way. Like I really like there's another battle theme. I think it's called like Save the World Heroes in Find Me 2. That one's really nice. And then this one, I've started to like just really get the groove. So absolutely. I'm gonna be editing Yellow Sprite during a stream. Fair enough. You do you. Hello and cool soccer shirt. Thank you, Cool Bros. I really appreciate that. It means the world. Fire Yoshi likes the outfit. Let's go. Thank you, Fire Yoshi. I really appreciate that. This was a Christmas gift, honestly, but it's for the team I support. So it's cool. I like it a lot. It's got like the nice red and white vibes to sort of, you know, because the background, at least for the most part, I think some extra lights are on, but it's whatever. I forgot to turn them off. But usually the background is like a bit darker. So it's nice to have at least more of a color that pops out during the for some of the streams. I do like to wear a lot of black sometimes, but sometimes the black just kind of get washed out with, like, you know, the darkness of you know what's behind me. So it is what it is. Tomorrow's stream will custom levels be allowed? I mean, probably. Tomorrow's stream is just gonna be me playing Fall Guys with you guys. Simon most likely will not be around, so it'll most likely just be me, and you guys obviously are able to join because like 40 to 60 people can join at once. But again, it's a members only stream anyways, so members that have Fall Guys, feel free to join me tomorrow when we do that, and we'll probably play some custom levels. That's probably we'll see what happens. But yeah, we can use some we'll probably play some of your guys. I know a lot of you guys have been working on some levels, so whether it's Stars or Ritz or V or anybody else who's been working on Fall Guys levels, we can do a couple. We'll do a mix of levels tomorrow, but that are like, you know, depending on how many people join, of course, it really determines what we're able to do in Fall Guys. But we're not going to be doing any like ranked. I heard about the Fall Guys ranked stuff. I'm not doing any of that, so we'll just do chill. Kat says, oh cool, didn't know you're into UK football. My friend is a big fan, and his work actually involves writing articles for a UK football magazine. That's cool, Kat. That's really, really cool to hear. So my brother is the one that actually got me into European football as a whole. He's been following it since I want to say like the early 2010s. Like I think he just started. He's a Man U fan, for those of you that know European football, or more specifically UK football, English football. But I think he just started right around when they won their last Premier League. So I didn't really care too much about European football until I want to say it was maybe like 2022. So I'm new. I'm relatively new. Like I've only just been like heavily following for the past like 3 years or so. But it's been fun. It's been fun to watch because it's like usually an all round thing. Sounds like a Zelda song. It kind of does. Well, because Find Me Too is really what am I trying to say? It's got some like RPG style elements to it, so I can see how it sounds like a Zelda song. Definitely does maybe have like modern like Link's Awakening vibes or something like that. I see it. The stream is how I found out Find Me got a sequel. No, that's fair, Fire Yoshi. I don't blame you. No, see, I was addicted to the first Find Me, and then at some point Find Me had, or just overall the Street Pass Me Plaza had a massive update that included like 4 or 5 extra like mini games, and it updated Find Me to Find Me 2. It was a good time. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Madrid can use some black magic next week instead of at Summit because it's Madrid. I'm really hoping not, but like, yeah, that's why I'm not celebrating too early, because I know our opponent. It's Madrid. Like we're not like I'm not going not celebrating prematurely. Obviously we put ourselves in the best case scenario, but it's Madrid. They're the Champions League kings, so I'm not gonna celebrate too early. Funny Green Hill stage. Yeah, sure. Whatever you guys want tomorrow, we can run it, because it'll probably be the last Fall Guys stream for quite some time, if I'm going to be honest. I know I'm not a member. I can still watch. For members only streams, they are unfortunately exclusive to members. Like for members to watch as a whole. That's what I do every Wednesday. So every Wednesday, for those of you that just, for those that are new-ish to the channel, every Wednesday I host a live stream that is exclusive to members. So just to give them like a little extra perk for the channel, because they are paying money to become a member. So I gotta return the favor with some extra perks and some extra content. So that's just like a simple thing I can do, is just like take the time out of my Wednesday to provide an extra stream for people that are legitimately paying for extra content on the channel. So but back in the days, like even a couple months ago, I used to only do two streams a week for everybody, Mondays and Fridays, but now we've upped it to 4, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So I mean, we're still up in the content for everybody all around. So even if you're not a member, you're still getting a bunch of content to enjoy on the channel, and I hope you look forward to what's to come, member or not member, because there's still a boatload of content to enjoy on the channel regardless. Year 3, 4, and 5 badges look sick. Oh, you just found them? Ritz? Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we have we got badges for what, 3, 4, 5, 5, right? Is the newest one? I think so. 60 months, 5 years. Yeah. So yeah, year 3, like the nice like platinum looking badge. Year 4, just kind of like a space diamond type badge, and then year 5, like the OG logo, with like a little bit more of a shine to it. Is yeah. I'm glad. I think I made them a little bit while ago, but I'm glad you like how they turned out. I'm glad you like how they turned out. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see. I was just playing it before stream. I think it was added like 3 days ago from like Twilight Princess. I've never played Twilight Princess. I have over there somewhere in my collection is Twilight Princess on the Wii. So I've never played it. I've never played a Zelda game to completion, with the exception of I think maybe the very first one, and Four Swords, obviously. So yeah. I first watched your market music ranking, your actual ranking. So Okay, my market music. Yeah, that was way back in what, 2022, the 123 songs one. That's a popular first video for people to get started on the channel for. Completely understandable. It's I mean, if we're here celebrating 13 years of the channel and talking about impactful videos from the channel, whether it's videos, shorts, or streams, or just content overall from the channel, that video is definitely a catalyst for, you know, the growth we've seen on the channel within the last 3 years or so. So it was really cool to see that that video was, I wouldn't say it was well received, but it made the rounds. It hit the algorithm nicely, which was great. Well received might be a little bit of an overstatement, because there was, I mean, you know, when it comes to music rankings, there's honestly, when it comes to any of my rankings, there's always so much controversy. There's always I'm even getting comments like today, literally, on my video where I ranked like all the newcomers, and people are saying, oh, don't even, never rank stuff again. Your rankings suck. And I'm just like, I laugh it off. It's just hilarious, because it's at least I actually care enough to make a ranking. So it's like, you know what? I could care less about what people think of my rankings. I just want to make the videos entertaining, make it somewhat a little bit informative at the same time, and just kind of overall have a good time with the videos. So that's basically what that's all about. I'm hoping I can still get tomorrow's video out. I need to edit that thing tonight, so if I can get it done tonight, then it'll be out tomorrow, and that could help as well. That could help as well. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Are song requests allowed? Because if so, I really want tempo from Dead Cells. I can make a new tab for song requests. If you guys want. What the heck day is it? Oh, duh, obviously. 8 years. Okay. What is this one called? We'll play. Actually, you know, I'm gonna play the other Find Me song for a little bit. This one I like a lot. Hey, let me send this to 30 minutes. Yeah. We're not gonna use all 30 minutes, obviously, but it's good the Nintendo Music app lets you extend it to 30 minutes. This is a good one. Save the Road Heroes. All right, Temple, Dead Cells. If anybody else has song requests, let me know. But that's a vibe. I should tune in for those member-only streams. They sound cool. You should, Eva, considering you are a member yourself. You should tune in. You should tune in. Oh, man. Mario games in my life. I like Mario games as well. We all enjoy Mario games. Hey, it's not bad, Eva. 6 months is watch it. That time's going to go quickly, Eva. Don't worry about it. You'll get that gold badge before you know it. Today's fun fact is about the man, the myth, the legend himself, GWallPro. Fun fact, the first GWallPro video uploaded was on July 14, 2012, titled Mario Kart 7 Top 10 Shortcuts. Believe it or not, that is technically false. That's the first public, that's the oldest public video on my channel, but I have even older videos. I have a test demo video that featured me and my sister, that we posted that day. So there's a video from April 8th, 2012, where my dad was just showing me how to use a video camera. He showed me how to take the file and put it into iMovie that I was editing at the time. Now I use Final Cut Pro, but at the time it was iMovie, and he taught me just how to put the clip into the project, export the project, and then make it a YouTube video pretty much. And then, I hit the ground running ever since. Everything I know about YouTube from that point forward is self-taught. So yeah, I want to say I have I'm trying to think. I think there was 3 videos that I posted before that Mario Kart 7 Top 10 Shortcuts one, but that Mario Kart 7 Top 10 Shortcuts one is the oldest public one currently, and it's popular. It's a pretty popular one. I've never played a Zelda game without getting lost. I've tried the first game, Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild. I've never made it too far in any of them. I should try Breath of the Wild at some point, especially since now I have expansion pass. I can upgrade to Switch 2 Edition Breath of the Wild for free. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But having on around to it. Anyone here have a favorite Mario game? I'd have to think about that one. I mean, there's a lot of good Mario games. Probably, a Mario Kart game, but if we're talking Mario platformers, I'd have to think about it. Maybe Odyssey, but I don't know. Wonder was good too. I like the newer games. I guess I got roughly, or Super Mario Bros. 3 is still always up there for me. I still really like that one. Song suggestions. Yeah, song suggestions, that works. Reminder that I like Dry Dry Ruins over Shroom Ridge. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of tracks I like over Shroom Ridge. It's not, you know, Shroom Ridge is very, very low on the tier list for me. Very based opinion. Favorite Mario game is Galaxy 2. That's true. Galaxy 2 is up there for me. It is one of my top, like, it's a top 3 for me for sure. It might be number 2, or it might have been number 1 for me at some point in time. Bowser Castle music. Yeah, N64 Bowser Castle music was low. See, I get that it fits the track, but in 2022, Freddie, when I was doing the rankings, I was ranking the songs. Based on how, like, you know, based on outside of the track, just as songs as a whole. Not how well they fit the track, but just as a song itself. So that's why it was so low. 13, Versentian. What's good, Versentian? Yeah, 13 years. 13 years is insane. Totally didn't look that up before on the show before. I mean, I would hope that the title and the thumbnail of this stream kind of proves the point of me being like, oh, 13 years, you know, this channel is 13 years old. I mean, I guess, yeah, you can go to my channel to verify it, to look it up. Yeah, I mean, for as small of a subscriber count as I have, 13 years is seems like, oh wow, shouldn't you have, like, you know, a lot more subscribers? But in truth, like, I'd say maybe the first 7-8 years of the channel, I really didn't take YouTube like too seriously. I would say even arguably the first 8 or 9 years of this channel, I didn't really take YouTube like too seriously in a way. But it's really only been like since those videos in 2022 that I've really been like, okay, this could turn into something. So, you know, and within those, what, 3 years, I'd say, is when we've gained like over 12,000 subscribers. So over 75% of our current, my current subscriber count has been within the last 3 years. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, 13 years. Y'all can verify by going to my channel. Okay, Battle Skyscraper Metopia. Battle Skyscraper Metopia. Stardew Valley Summer. Valley Summer OST. Maybe Buoy Base. I mean, you can never go wrong with Buoy Base. I will never turn down Buoy Base Galaxy. I messaged some random people. Yeah, Find Me was crazy. Me and the boys about a ramp in free roam. I'm excited for free roam. Free roam is gonna be fun. Mushroom Pocket says hello. What's good? What's good, Mushroom Pocket? I'm just gonna watch him around because I got work to do. So bye. Technically, have a good one, cool bros. Thanks for stopping by, and appreciate you at least having the stream on the background. I see why Galaxy 2 is your favorite. Galaxy 1 your second favorite. Yeah, Galaxy. I mean, both Galaxy games very solid. Very, very solid. Oh, all right. My favorite 3D Mario is still Galaxy 2. Yeah. Market Wii is my favorite game ever. Market Wii is a good game. I don't blame you. I did definitely skip over Jesse's question. Hang on, I do need to go back and answer Jesse's question. He said top 3 franchises you've never played, but always wanted to. That's a good question. Top 3 that I've never played. I mean, there's a couple of game series where I've really only played like one of the games or whatever, and then I just have never, like, you know, returned to it. And if I'm going to be completely honest, a lot of the franchises that, like, I could see myself listing are franchises from other properties, like, you know, PlayStation exclusive or Xbox exclusive, that I just don't have access to as a Nintendo exclusive gamer. But top 3 franchises I've never played is a good question. But I've always wanted to. Oh man, I'd have to sit on that one for for a little bit. 3's crazy. I don't know. It's hard to. I don't know if I can really think of anything that I truly want to play like nowadays. It's kind of hard to come up with games. I know, well, I mean, and it's hard to come up with specific franchises, like a specific game that I want to try. I really want to try Astrobot because it seems like it was incredible. Oh yeah, like the stream if you haven't. Hit the like bucket. Astrobot seems like an incredibly fun game on the PS5, so that's like, I guess, 1 because it has technically 2 games if you count the tech demo. I don't know. I like my platformers and I do like my racers, but more like my arcade racers in a way. Like I don't really care too much about like Forza Horizon or Gran Turismo. I guess technically the Crash Bandicoot series, I have all 4 games on the Switch, but I've just never gotten around to playing it. So I'll probably say the Crash series as well. And then I guess I'll say Shovel Knight, because I also have Shovel Knight on my Switch, but I've just never gotten around to playing it. So it's honestly franchises that I own their games, but I've just never gotten around to playing. So I'll probably go with those 3, I would say. Because when Shovel Knight first came out, it was like a viral sensation, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. That seems like something I want to play. And I never got around to playing it. I purchased the game eventually, but I just never got around to playing it. All right, I'm so behind on comments again. It's okay. Favorite 3D Mario is 3D Land. That's fair. Sims 4 is my favorite game. You can believe it. I believe it because you've mentioned it a couple times in the Discord, I believe, Stars. Mario Odyssey is your favorite. Understandable. My least favorite Mario game. Least favorite Mario game would have to be a Mario game that I've played. I don't know what my least favorite Mario game. It might be Mario Party Advance. I really despise that game. But if I were to do a Mario Party marathon, I might have to include that. Least favorite, maybe I'd also go Super Mario Land. It's just very simple. The first one, like it literally took me, I think 35 minutes to just complete just 12 levels. Outside of that, there's, I mean, if you count maybe Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon, I just got so unbelievably bored. Like I didn't buy Luigi's Mansion 2 HD on the Switch, but I've been playing, or I've tried to play Dark Moon on the 3DS because I wanted to play. I beat Luigi's Mansion 1, of course, you know, long time ago, childhood, but Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, I never beat it, and I wanted to beat it because I wanted to beat that before playing Luigi's Mansion 3, which I still have never ever played besides that one stream I did a couple years ago where we did multiplayer. But I just, man, I can't get through Dark Moon. It's so boring. I'm so sorry. My favorite game is Galaxy 2. A lot of Galaxy 2 fans in here, and I don't blame y'all. Galaxy 2 is a phenomenal game. I love that game to death. One of my top, like, it might be my favorite. It might also be my favorite. Favorite game is New Super Mario Bros. DS. That's also a very solid game. I don't blame you there. I don't blame you there. John Smith, what % of your audience is younger than your channel? I haven't looked. I don't know if YouTube gives data for like people that are under 13 for like demographics. So I don't even know if I can look that up. I assume not a lot. I don't think there's a lot of people that are under 13, at least in terms of people that engage with the content, comment on videos and stuff. But I can't say for sure, so I don't know the exact numbers, John Smith. I'm sure there's a few. I'm sure there's a few because, you know, you'd have to be born after April 8th, 2012 to be younger than this current channel. Which, you know what's crazy is now this channel is officially like, I've had this channel now for over half of my life because I'm 25 right now. Now this channel is 13 years old. That's over half of my entire life, which is kind of crazy to say. I didn't know you turned 13. That's funny. Yep. We need you to beat World of Light. I am not far on World of Light at all. I stopped after like maybe the first week or so playing Smash Brothers. I've had a very time watching this channel. Thank you for attention. That means a lot. Let's go. Jaheim is here. What's good, Jaheim? All right. That's true. We don't judge games like, you know, what games you're interested in. There are people out there that still call Mario games like kids games and all that sort of stuff. And here I am, 25, 26 years old, almost still playing Mario games. So it's like, you know, it really doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter how old you are and what games you play. I don't know what my favorite Mario game is. Yeah, it's a tough question. DK on swing from DK. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I should probably change the music now. Swing from DKC. Okay. Let me get Temple Dead Cells up there. Temple Dead Cells. We have music. But yeah, game version. And let's loop this. What is so special about Temple Dead Cells? I guess we'll find out. I'll loop it because it's only like a 5-minute video. Maybe I'll play it like, I'll loop it like once or twice. All right. I'm so far behind on chats, but that's okay. Enter the Gungeon 2 to write down his alley. I'm not much into roguelikes, believe it or not. Like I don't think like a game, even like Hades doesn't really appeal to me for some reason. I mean, I guess maybe if I gave it a chance, I might like it, but I don't know. I don't think roguelikes like that are nothing crazy. Hey Gabe, how do you feel about making a Q&A video? I could do that. At some point, I can do that. I did a Q&A video way back in the day when I had like 800 subscribers. I was like, oh, 800 sub special, guys, Q&A video. I mean, if you guys want to see me do a Q&A video, I can. There's, you know, obviously it's not going to get a ton of views like YouTube wise, but I'd be down for a Q&A video. Astrobot's one of those games I'd really want to play on that isn't on Switch. That's what I'm saying. Good one. It's a good one. 75% on the way to Rave Command. We are almost there. It's an interesting list. It is an interesting list. It is, because it's like, I don't know. It's hard to come up with games that I like, because if I just want to play a game, I'll probably just play it. Unless it's obviously outside of Nintendo, then I just physically can't play it. But and there's other games that I like, you know, there's other games that I just want to play just to get like the cultural experience. Like I want to play Detroit Become Human. I want to play God of War. I want to play like Red Dead Redemption. I want to play, you know, just all those like or The Last of Us, for example. Like I want to play those games, but I just, me as the gamer that I am, knowing myself, a lot of those games I don't think I would enjoy, just because either I would be horrible at them or I would just kind of get like bored of like just the exploration part rather quickly. But like for cultural purposes and to like just get a deeper knowledge of the gaming industry as a whole, I feel like I sort of like have to play those games at some point. But I don't know if or when that'll happen. I don't really have a game franchise I really want to play. Most of them I want to. That's fair, Sainiva. That's fair. That's almost kind of my opinion. Katrina's here. What's good, Katrina? Appreciate you coming through to the stream. Means a lot. All right. Luigi's my favorite Mario character. Let's go. Congrats on 13 years. Thanks, Shaheem. Appreciate you. Lost levels. Yeah, that's fair. That's why. Yeah, I didn't judge any Mario games that I didn't play. Like I never played Hotel Mario or any like Virtual Boy Mario games, so I really can't like say those games. If I were to play them, then maybe they'd be at the bottom. But we'll see. My most favorite Mario game is Bowser's. Yeah, I've never really finished any of the Mario and Luigi games, but I've heard some of them are good ones. So that's what's up. That's what's up. I have Luigi's Mansion 2 HD and Luigi's Mansion 3. I haven't completed either of them. The first game is coming to NSO. That's fair. Yeah, all 3 games technically will be available on Switch. That's true. Yeah, I think I'm either on Mansion 2 or Mansion 3, V. I'm not too sure. I'm either on Mansion 2 or Mansion 3, and I'm bored. I'm bored of the game. I wasn't asking all of y'all to list your ages when I was talking about demographic, but that's crazy. I don't need to know how old you guys are or how young you guys are. That's funny though. Yeah, Mario games really for any age, especially elderly. I would agree with that. Mushroom Pocket. Drop the baton. 15 months. I'm getting caught up in how the channel is. The channel's 13 years, but 15 months as a Wallstar member. Thank you, Drop the Baton. Switch 3 predictions. I'm not even going to answer that. Switch 2's not even out, but thank you for the 15 months, Drop the Baton. All right, let's go. I'd like to think, okay. It's not that special, it's just kind of a vibe. That's fair. 20K subs Q&A vid. We'll see. We'll see. 20K is a little bit away, but I think we can hit 20K. If we don't hit 20K subs before 2026, I think would consider that a failure on my part for the channel. I strongly believe we can and we will hit 20K subs. Hopefully well before the year's over, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Obviously that's all on me and in terms of like the content I create and all that. Rave Command is just a basic like a stock Apple icon. I'll show you. It's like a 5-second thing that happens when you get once we get 20 likes on the stream. I can show what the Rave Command is. It's really just like it's just a little like 5-second like celebration thing that like is built into my computer. So Detroit is the best graphics ever. That's fair. Yeah, that is a game because I do like those pick and choose your own adventure games. Signiva would pay 100 for me to stream Detroit. I might I might have to consider that. Oh my, that is funny. I just see, I would play it, but I have no means of playing it right now. Like, I just have a Switch and a Wii and Wii U just set up right here. I don't got a PC, anything. I don't got a PS5 or PS4. So I unfortunately, I just have no way to play Detroit Become Human. But if I were to get one of those consoles, like, I can guarantee that's probably going to be one of the games I will obtain first and at least give a strong attempt to. So that's cool that someone like you would be very interested in. And there's probably not even just you. There's probably multiple people, I would say. I don't know, maybe pay $100 worth of interested, but that is hilarious. The beat drop is a great vibe. I haven't really been paying attention to the music, I'm gonna be honest. It feels backgroundy to me, but you know what? It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Is there any game from the Switch you want to have a Switch 2 edition? Great question, Ritz. Any game from the Switch that I want to have a Switch 2 edition? Depends on the Switch 2 edition. If it's a Switch 2 edition like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom that just requires a graphical upgrade, I don't know. Maybe Wonder, maybe Odyssey. I guess Smash Ultimate having a Switch 2 edition could be cool as well. Yeah, I mean, that would probably be it for me. Now that I think about it, it'd be cool to. I wish like a game like Ring Fit would have a Switch 2 edition, but we know that's gonna be one of the games that's not supported just because the Ring-Con can only fit Joy-Con 1s, which is, I mean, understandable, but it is what it is. So hopefully they're out there making Ring Fit 2, because I'd buy that. But if we're talking about Switch 2 edition games that would have like DLC, kind of like the Jamboree TV, I mean, I guess I would also say Mario Wonder. That'd be a good one. Trying to think, what else do I actually play? I mean, tennis and golf would be nice too. Mario Tennis, Mario Golf. I'd like that. If we got like, I mean, I don't think they need an extra DLC, but like, it'd be cool to, see what they would do with a Switch 2 edition. Outside of that, I mean, Mega Man 11 was a fun game. I'd play a Switch 2 edition version of that probably. Try my best to think. I don't know. There's not too much I can think of. Most of the games that I have in terms of like most played are just digital games that haven't really been out for too long. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't know. I don't think like there's really no need, I think, for the Switch to have, or at least for Switch 2 edition games for a lot of the games, if I'm gonna be honest. Like maybe I'm just oblivious or blissful, I don't know, but like I really don't really have an eye for graphical fidelity and all of that. I can tell the difference, obviously, but when I'm playing a game, the way it's presented to me, unless the graphics are really bad, I honestly don't even notice a lot of the time. I just sort of play the game as it is. So it's like if they were to make like a Yoshi Crafted World, Switch 2 edition. I mean, I like Yoshi games, but I don't think I would get that just because like one, that game was low-key kind of boring anyway, but it's like, what are they gonna improve graphically to a Yoshi Craft? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. DKC Tropical Freeze, there's no way they're gonna continue to support that game 10 years, 11 years after it came out, and even with Donkey Kong Bonanza on the way anyway. But that game, I don't think needs any graphical enhancements. So, I mean, and again, maybe it does, but I don't really have an eye for that. So, I don't know. I don't think Switch 2 edition games are anything crazy, in my opinion. I don't see myself upgrading a lot of my Switch 1 games. I probably am just gonna transfer the games that are transferable to the Switch 2 when I get it, and then I will just I'll just play them as is. They're backwards compatible for a reason. We've lived like this forever. Like GameCube to Wii to Wii U. Like it's you put the old cartridge in the new system and you can play the old game. You know, it's like that's maybe it's my old school. I think I'm sounding like a boomer right now, but you know what? I don't. It is what it is. I think, you know, we'll see what happens. Honestly, we'll just see what happens. We'll see what happens. I can't say anything. Maybe I'll buy some Switch 2 edition games. Maybe I won't. But my Switch 1 library is already limited as is. Limited into the fact, like, it's not, you know, there's maybe like, I don't know, I won't say like 25 games, I think. All right, we can move on from this song. Like 25 games that are on that shelf right there that are physical copies. I can maybe count with one hand maybe the amount of games that I would actually, you know, purchase a Switch 2 edition for. Battle Skyscraper. Okay, let's listen to this one. Battle Skyscraper. Oh, this one was okay. I remember this one because someone submitted this song as for way back in the day when I did like one of those guess the video or guess the song type videos. So, all right, I'm all of a sudden behind in chat again because I spent forever answering that question. What are we talking about? Profiles? Are we talking about who has the strongest profile picture? Okay. I'm not catching up to chat. No, I was catching up stars, but then I didn't. Jake the Great, what's good, Jake the Great? It's actually really easy to stream on a laptop. 500 for mine. You know, I'm streaming on a laptop, Ellie Gamer. That's how. I'm streaming on a laptop. Looper Beach from Mario Party. I don't really trust the Drop the Batons pick. I feel like last time he suggested a song, he suggested Buck Bumble, and I don't think I'm gonna fall for any of his song requests again. Market Deluxe Switch 2 edition. I mean, that'd be fine as well. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I don't think they can make me pay any more for Market Deluxe. If they charge it, I would just say screw it. It really depends on what they add to the game. I don't even think I don't see myself upgrading Jamboree really right now. I know they're adding mini games, but you know, I want characters, I want boards. I don't I'm not gonna if half these mini games are gonna be dependent on a $50 webcam. I already have I have a $350 webcam. I don't need a $50 webcam just to play Switch 2 games. So I can already tell I'm probably not gonna use the game chat feature very much. I mean, I'll probably use it sparingly. It'll be cool that it's there, but I'm not necessarily going to use it. And we'll see how much it actually costs for, or I guess it's part of Nintendo Switch Online, right? I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think it is. Because they said it was free up until March 2026, so. Jamboree builds off what Super Mario Party and Mario Super Stars are right. Yeah, this is true. This is true. New Smash Bros. And Mario Maker. Those will probably come later. I'm not expecting them anytime soon. I'd be okay with a new Yoshi game. Yeah, I mean, if they made it in the same vein as either Yoshi's Island or Yoshi's Woolly World, I'd be down. I just didn't really like Crafted World, unfortunately. Marco Double Dash would be really cool if that gets to Switch. If that gets to Switch 2. But yeah, no, they're gonna wait because they want to give Mario Kart World some time to breathe. They're not gonna drop Double Dash and Mario Kart World the same day. They're not gonna drop it the same day. DJ Stream Part 2. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Gabe being way behind reading the chat, a tradition. You know what? What's a better combination, Sineva? Me and falling behind in the chat. It's just like, you know, when it comes to these just chatting streams, as you can see, sometimes I get very passionate about one specific question and I'll go on a 5-minute tangent and then I just let the chat flood and all of a sudden I'm very behind. This happens all the time. This is nothing new. As you mentioned, it's a tradition. It's a tradition at this point. Favorite Mario song? That's a tough one, Freddy Fazbear. There's just so many. There's so many songs. Maple Tree Oasis, Katrina. Staff credits for Mario Galaxy 2. Mario Land's theme is solid, or Mario World's main theme. A Woolly World port seems likely since they leaked it in the direct. Mecha Robo Brood from Odyssey. Interesting pick, but I respect it. Yeah, F-Zero GX is there. You don't gotta remind me, Fire Yoshi. You don't gotta remind me. Oh my goodness. Nah, yeah, I mean, it'll be cool to play like Soul Calibur. I'll probably play like one game of Soul Calibur just to get to play as Link in that game. I'm not too interested in Wind Waker and F-Zero GX. I mean, you know, it'll be cool to have a more accessible way to play F-Zero GX, but like I did just buy it. I did just buy it. I'm shy and asking questions, so I'll just chill and listen. All good, cats. I mean, I respect it. I appreciate you, my dude. As long as you're, you know, I still appreciate you just watching and listening to the stream. Means the world. Means the world. I'm always here to answer anything that comes up. Any questions that you guys have, whether just in general or questions about me, questions about the channel, because you know, we are low-key, we are celebrating the channel in a way, streaming on its 13th birthday, which is cool. It's just, man, 13 years is 13 years is a long time to be doing YouTube. I guess I can say I'm sort of proud of myself for sticking with it. I feel like there's a lot of people that would have been in my shoes and just stopped or quit or just moved on to other things. Maybe it's just the stubbornness in myself, but I think like I think the last like 3 years, you know, if the last 3 years didn't happen, I don't know if I would still be doing YouTube, if I'm gonna be completely honest. But because of those last 3 years, I think that those sort of like lit a small flame in me to be like, oh hey, like there might be something going on here. There might be some possibility that this could actually be a real thing. So these last 3 years have been a phenomenal kickstart to the channel's career so far. So, you know, I know, like I said, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of people might look at it as in like, oh, you know, 13 years, 16K subs, almost 17K subs, whatever. The growth rate, nothing crazy. But as I mentioned, those last 3 years are probably really when I started to take it seriously. We had 2 banger videos, 2 of my most popular videos, and one of them being my most popular video, the Strikers hyper strike video. 500,000+ views is wild. Never would have imagined that a video I made would have gotten that much, especially in that short amount of time. So that's I'm truly grateful for that video. And then also, of course, the one you guys talk about, the 123 Mario Kart songs ranking, which I will presumably update after Mario Kart World comes out and I get to listen to all the new soundtracks in Mario Kart World. Like retro soundtracks and retro remixes would not be in that video, just the new soundtracks. But yes, that 123 song rankings video and that Strikers video helped light a fuse. I think it sparked the birth of like this community in a way, which is really awesome. A lot of you guys found this channel through that video and through like the upcoming videos in the future. Some of you, I think, found me while I started streaming in 2023, and you know, between then and now, you probably found me as well. And a lot of you guys stuck around. I think the creation of the Discord was huge in sort of keeping this community together. I feel like if I didn't have that Discord channel, the Discord server, there might be a lot of you guys that probably wouldn't be very active and would have moved on from this channel by now. So yeah, the fact that a lot of you guys are still here means the road. We've built the foundation for a phenomenal community. And you know, the channel's 13 years old, but all of this stuff that I'm describing right now has really only happened within the past 3 years, as I mentioned, which is insanity. I mean, there's still good stuff that happened within the first couple of years. I mean, you know, the first 8, 9, 10 years of the channel starting off, we had, at least at the end of that time is when I set my record on DK Mountain. It's not a record, but a top 10 time on DK Mountain. I had DK Mountain live streams in college, which got viewers that are that were comparable to, you know, streams that I do today still. So that goes to show how crazy those time trial streams were back in the day, even though they were of horrible quality. So those Deacon Mountain streams were a vibe during the college days as well. Anything before that, I really just is like cringe. Anything from like my middle school to high school years that I was posting. I mean, some of you guys saw it when I did the old videos reaction stream. A lot of that is cringe, but you know, I mean, I was a middle schooler and a high schooler. Like, what did you expect from me? So yeah, it's fun looking back. It's fun looking back and thinking, you know, where the channel has come to. And I'm also just looking around and like the amount of equipment that I have here as well is also crazy, all just to support like this goal for YouTube, this webcam, this laptop, triple monitor display. You guys can't see it, but like TV where I play games, this monitor where I can see chat, and then the laptop where the stream is all controlled from. 2 key lights to shine down on me so I can be well lit for y'all. The switcher board that you know, you can barely see it down here, but the switcher board that allows me to control audio, allows you guys to hear the music that's currently playing. Rob the robot here for me as well. Rob the robot. And yeah, so just looking at everything right now, it's really crazy how far we've come. But it's also, I like to think about how much more we have to go. So it's, but sometimes you just got to reflect on the present and see what the vibe is. And see where we're at. All right. I'll add Ritz's second request. Was anyone feeling that was anyone feeling that speech, that just random tangent? No? Okay. Well. It's funny. All right, summer, an hour extension. The summer theme to Stardew Valley. All right, how far behind did I get myself this time? Oh, geez. Oh, I got myself very far behind. Music Park's a banger. One non-Mario game you want to be added to GameCube NSO. Sonic Riders. Simple as that. I love Sonic Riders. One of my favorite racing games, just in general, even, you know, including the Mario Kart franchise. Sonic Riders is legendary, but I would like Sonic Heroes as well. I don't know if they're gonna add anything Sonic related to like their Switch Online stuff, but if they did, Sonic Riders, and then maybe Sonic Heroes as well. But yeah, non-Mario games, that's a tough one. That's a tough one as well. I mean, I see Lego Star Wars over there and Lego Star Wars 2. Those would be nice. Obviously, the first Kirby Air Ride would be great as well. Yeah, those would be my picks. Did you play any Lego video games? Only Lego Star Wars, really. I played Lego Star Wars 1 on the GameCube, Lego Star Wars 2, and then Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. And then I played Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. You can tell I'm a Star Wars fan. And then Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. And I also played a little bit of Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens when that was the thing as well. I didn't really play Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars. I actually did play a little bit of Lego Batman with my brother. That one was kind of fun as well. That was a good game. Outside of that, I know my brothers played like the Lego Marvel superhero games, and my sisters played the Lego Harry Potter games, but I never really got into either. And I think I did play a little bit, I think, of Lego Indiana Jones with my brother. So I guess I have a lot more Lego game experience than I thought I did. That's crazy. But yeah. Pokemon channel for GameCube NSO. That's fair. Yeah. Retro the Rice Ball. Hello. Welcome to the stream. And Lila says, happy 13 years of GWallPro's channel. Let's go. Genova Absolute from FF7R. Okay, I'll add that before Ritz's one because yours came first, Jesse. I just missed it. FF7R. Good stuff. We'll get to it eventually. I joined the Discord server quite late, like over a year after I started watching. I mean, the Discord server is evergreen. You can join whenever you want. But yeah, it's all good. All good. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I'm not too far. Oh, we're at 22 likes. All right. This is the rave command. Right, you can see we got a little bit of a rave going on. Let's go. Woo, woo. Thank you guys for the 20 plus likes. Appreciate you all. Let's go. Favorite Mario character? I mean, Donkey Kong Jr. I think you asked me that already. I do love Donkey Kong Jr. He's a solid character. Oh man. All right. We love GWall tangents. Yeah. I do tend to go on tangents. This happens. Happy 13 years. Thank you, Luna. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It means the world. I really appreciate you. I agree, Ritz. It's nice listening to stuff Gabe is passionate about. Thank you, Cats. Let's go. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. You know, sometimes it's fun to just kind of ramble on about what's on your mind. And you know what? It's like sometimes I tend to, you know, to teeter the line of whether it's like, do I say something because, you know, do I say something to sort of like keep it, you know, related to gaming, related to stuff that like you guys would relate to and would be able to like, you know, respond accurately to and all that sort of stuff. Or do I also talk about some things that like I personally really enjoy that's like hasn't really nothing to do with gaming, but it's more of like a personal interest of mine and yada yada yada, but like maybe not many of you would know anything about or care anything about, like, you know. So I tend to do like, I think maybe I do a little bit of both. I try to lean towards obviously the gaming conversations for sure, because obviously this channel is a gaming channel, and that's what we can all relate on pretty much, and that's what we've all come together to enjoy. But sometimes, you know, it's always fun to just talk about other stuff as well. So I do enjoy. I'm not, and the thing is, you know what's crazy is I think you guys know this as well, but like outside of streaming, I'm really not much of a talker. I really just I'm more silent. I'm very introverted. I just kind of do my thing, keep to myself a lot of the time, and you know, it's just kind of like who I am. But I think that's why I like streaming as well, because it's an avenue for me to sort of come out of my shell and be, you know, put on this sort of performer mode, you know what I mean, to put on this performer like act. But it's like, it's not really an act, it's just like the hidden part of me that I'm just like unlocking for these streams and for you guys and for your guys' entertainment. So it's like, it's still me, like it's still Gabe GWallPro, like, you know, I'm still me, but it's like I'm just, you know, it is a different, I guess you can say, sort of personality compared to, you know, what I usually am like outside of streams, which, you know, again, nothing, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, you know, like to, you know, have like a lot of people have that, you know, like, you know, how you act like either by yourself or with your parents around versus how you act, whether it's like with friends or at school or at a job. Like, yeah, everybody acts differently in different environments. It's just kind of how it is. Just kind of how it is. How did I get from talking stuff I'm passionate about to that? I have no idea, but you know what? Just another tangent. Ray's here. What's good, Ray? Ray, I can't believe that they're adding, am I really going to have to spend $5 on a freaking Angry Bird for Super Monkey Ball? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hate myself for doing it, but it's like I have every character on that game so far. Am I going to end like the Sega DLC that included Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and Beat and Axel was like $6 or $7? Are you telling me that Angry Bird, that one character, is gonna be just $2? Is it worth it? It's not worth it, but I'm probably gonna do it anyway. What am I doing to myself? Me and Gabe are huge fans of very obscure characters, and it's not just us, Lila. I think Flat Stan is a fan as well, and there's quite a few people that have mentioned they like their obscure characters. Donkey Kong Jr., love him. Koopa Kid, love him. Rob the Robot, I literally $300 this dude was $370 or whatever. He loved this character. Shadow Mario from Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, or, you know, Sunshine, but was playable in that game. Love Shadow Mario. Love Fly Guy. You know, Shy Guy's all right, but Fly Guy, that's where it's at. You know what I mean? PD Piranha's my goat as well. It's just a lot of obscure characters. A lot of odd obscure characters. Dry Bowser, ever since I saw him in Mario Kart Wii, I basically fell in love. Like, there's, yeah, I do like my obscure characters. I don't think tangents are a bad thing. They're fun to listen to, and they're the you know what? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, yeah, that is the Yeah, that's the beauty of these just chatting streams, is that I can just talk about whatever I want. They are just chatting for a reason, because I'm just chatting to you guys. Oh man. Yep. When I get a job, I'm donating 145, 12 to 1-up Jesse. Well, it's not Jesse's donation, LA Gamer. That's Jerbear's donation. Jerbear's here during like the Mario Kart streams and during probably some of the other streams as well. But yeah, that was Jerbear's donation, and that was actually $200, but it was Canadian, so adjusted for American currency at that time. That's where we got the 145.11. So still unbelievably huge shout out to Jerbear. I think he donated that during I think it was the August marathon, the 30 days in August stream, or 31 streams in August is when he donated it. That was insanity. All right. I mean, I'm just adding people's song requests. Again, I don't know if I'm going to get to all of them because I'm letting these songs play a lot longer than I usually do anyway. Oh, but we got a beauty from Fire Yoshi coming up next. You know, you can never go wrong with Mario Galaxy music, and you can especially never go wrong with Buoy Base Galaxy. Let's go. Oh man, this is lovely. I actually just recorded my video last night, guys, of this reminds me, because I recorded my video last night of finally doing the bracket of your guys's like top your favorite 3D Mario songs across all 8 mainline 3D Mario games. Took the top 2 that were most voted, made a 16 single elimination bracket of the songs, and I went through it. That'll come out eventually. I think it's gonna come out probably towards the end of this month, but I mean, it was a fun video to make. Yeah, I already imagine the comments that are gonna happen on that video. It's it's gonna be funny. Oh man, I might get canceled for the results of that video, but you know what? I'm gonna post it anyway. It's gonna be fun. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Ian gifted a membership to Chibi. Ian, thank you so much. W to you, my friend. Thank you so much. Love that. Let's go. Thank you so much, Ian. I appreciate it. All right, let me continue on with chat because I'm still behind. The Discord always welcomes newcomers. Absolutely, Ritz. And Alan is here. Wow, I completely missed Alan. What's up, Alan? Hey, we're just celebrating. We're just chatting, just chilling. The channel just turned 13 years old today. So, I mean, we're just kind of having a chill, just chatting stream to just talk about anything, but also talk about, I've reflected on the channel. I've talked about the channel a couple times, and I'm just answering questions and just chilling. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. DK Jr. should come back. I agree, Lila. I agree. DK Jr. should come back. I agree. I'm the weirdo who considers Paratroop my favorite. No, I will not elaborate. No need to elaborate. No need to elaborate. There's really no need to one-up. It's just an option to show game. Exactly. Like, no one has to donate. Like obviously, I'm doing this for free for your guys' entertainment. No one has to. Obviously, the donation option is there if you enjoy the content and like to support that extra mile. But that's obviously not like a requirement. That's just like there. It's down, like tucked in like the bottom corner of chat, like for a reason. As long as you guys are enjoying the content, just me talking, me yapping in front of you guys right now, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. It's free for a reason. It's free for a reason. I know DK Jr. is Myron DK's dad, but I still don't care. I want DK Jr. to come back. I really don't care. Would Gabe ever stream something that isn't just chatting or gaming? I've considered cooking streams for the longest time. I've considered cooking or baking streams. I don't have a setup obviously to make that happen, but like that, I feel like that'd be funny just to me to attempt to just make, because I also just it's strange to say, but like as much of I'm a unbelievably picky eater with both like healthy food and also desserts as well. I'm very picky when it comes to desserts as well, for some reason. But regardless, for all types of food, I'm an extremely picky eater, but I do like just love food. I do like food. So I feel like if I were to make something like food related, it could be fun. It could be a lot of fun. But I am also garbage at cooking, and like I just don't cook. I don't bake. At least I haven't yet. Maybe I'll learn at some point. But yeah, it would be fun, I think, to do something like that. So good question, Ritz. But I could also do IRL stuff. Like I said, I still really would like to do like a world tour of like, and it wouldn't even have to be anything that's like on stage or anything like that. Like similar to what like, you know, like what Speed has been doing, where he's just going across different countries and just kind of like learning about the culture and stuff like that, except, you know, without a massive mob of people surrounding the streamer. I'd like to go to like all the cities that were represented in Mario Kart Tour and just kind of like do maybe like a afternoon stream like at that city, and maybe go to like all like the landmarks that were some of the landmarks that were showcased on those tracks in Tour. I still think that would be a really fun idea. It's a very expensive idea, but like I think that would be something I would that's something I would enjoy to do at some point. So yeah, I don't know, but for now, I mean, I currently I think only have the capability to just live stream a just chatting or gaming stuff. But who knows? If I keep going at this and I don't see any like significant improvement to the channel, then maybe I'll have to take maybe a harsher pivot like that and transition into, you know, into something else. But for the time being, I mean, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Signing of says usually yap about stuff no one cares about. A lot of us do. It is what it is. Speaking of DK, says Jesse, I think the DK I grew up with in DK country should be a separate character from the new DK game. That might be a design thing. Jesse, are you still not getting over the design for Donkey Kong? Is that kind of what's going on right now? Oh man, I don't know. That's funny. But yeah, no, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, regardless what they say about Donkey Kong Jr., whether he's like DK's dad or whatever, he still never, like, he never made an appearance. He's never made an appearance in the DK Country games. And when he appeared in Mario Tennis 64, he was still his, you know, child DK Jr. self. So it's like, the Mario series does not care about time. Mario and Baby Mario have existed in the same game for years at this point. Baby Mario has been around since 1995. It is literally 30 years later, and that dude is still a baby. Time doesn't matter in the Mario series. We don't care about whether someone like DK Jr. is canonically DK's dad. Like, we just don't care. He's going to, if they want him to come back as his, like, you know, his white jumpsuit looking DK Jr. self, he's gonna come back as the classic DK Jr. It's just a matter of, will he come back? It's really the matter. Like, the timing of their canon stuff just does not matter. I see a lot of people tend to keep there themselves. That's fair. I respect Jesse. I prefer DK. Yeah, that's fair. In text form, I tend to talk quite a bit, but in person, I'm so quiet. I'm kind of the same way. Well, in texting, I don't text a lot, but when I do text, I text very in depth. So my texts end up being like massive paragraphs, and it's like I always assume it's probably a pain for people to read, and hence why I probably tend to not get as many responses. But like, yeah, my texting is just, I don't know. I just have a lot of thoughts that I spill out, and it's just when I write in general, it's not even just texting, but when I write in general, I always just tend to overwrite. I just have all my thoughts and I just write at once because I prefer to say everything at once before getting the response back. So it is what it is. What's up, Jacoby H? Anyways, it's like happy 13 years. I'm Jacoby. Have a good one, Jacoby. Thanks for stopping by. You're doing amazing. To be able to entertain us. Appreciate that, cats. Means a lot. I want to know if you're able to play some of the Mortal Kombat games. You know what's crazy, Freddy Fazbear? I bought Mortal Kombat 11 the day it came out on the original Switch, and that was the dumbest decision I've ever made in my entire life. Not in my entire life, but the dumbest decision I probably made related to gaming. Because I bought it full price for like $60 the day it came out. because I don't know, I like to follow the Mortal Kombat like lore in games in general, just even if I never play them. You know, I watched the Mortal Kombat movie, and like, you know, I followed like MKX for a little bit. Like, you know, the Mortal Kombat games are like chill. They're the opposite of chill, but you know what I mean. I like the Mortal Kombat games just for like what they represent. So I bought Mortal Kombat 11 when I was like, oh, it's gonna be on Switch. Yeah, I'll buy it. Yeah, no, it was a buggy, glitchy mess. I would not. I actually uninstalled the game actually. Like that was the biggest waste of $60. Oh man. The only time I try to talk more is when I'm on camera and a voice chat. Hey, that's fair. Or voice call. Janet. Oh, Sonic All-Stars 3 would be great. That's true. But we're getting Racing Crossroads, so I'm pumped about that game. I am pumped. Definitely an immature version. Very shy. Okay. Oh, VR somehow already knew I owned Mortal Kombat. I must have talked about that at some point. But yeah, no, I uninstalled the game. No. I'm bad at those games anyway. I'm not good at like 2D action games, like, or 2D fighting games like that, or really any fighting game. I'm garbage at Smash Brothers, but I'm not good at any fighting game. But those games like Tekken, Injustice, Mortal Kombat, I'm worse at. Pretty introverted even online. I don't think hey, all good, Katrina. It is all good. Yeah, why Rec is coming to Banana Remote? I got no idea. I've never played like Mortal Kombat like 1, 2, 3. Never have. All right, how far behind am I? Okay, we're catching up. Can I catch up before Bowie Base finishes? Let's see. Opinions, you can have those. 13 years on YouTube. I think I've been watching for about 12 of those. Yeah, you're definitely my longest lasting current active viewer and supporter, Ian. 100%. Yeah, you've been around for 11, maybe 12 of those years. It's absolutely insane. You've been around forever, and I really appreciate that, my dude. It really means the world to me. So thank you so much for your support for over a decade on this channel. It warms my heart, my dude. Thank you so much. Holy cow. It's insane that you're still here, and I love it. Mario Sonic Olympic Winter Games. Okay. I'll change the song after putting this. Olympic Winter Games DS. Wow, this is Sparkle Ton. That's a crazy title. Okay, let's do DK Island Swing DKC. Somebody requested that one, but we'll give it a shot. There we go. So I'll turn this up a little bit. We just really just switched up the vibe, like just automatically, just straight up. Yo, GWall cooking stream would be awesome. Cooking streams would be really fun to watch. Hey, next charities, if you guys really want a cooking stream, I'd do it. I'll do it for a charity incentive. Yeah. I'll do it. I would. Yeah, sure. Yes, baking a cake with GWallPro. I would donate my full paycheck. Cooking with Gabe. Bro is cooking. Okay. Sure. That could be a charity incentive. That's crazy. A lot of you guys actually want to see that. Oh man. Visiting the Mario Kart cities might be a good idea. I would like to see you in one of these cities one day. Well, because that's the plan. Because the thing is, there's only what, 13, 14 cities? There's not a lot. If I remember correctly, they added all the cities to 8 Deluxe. So it's all right, I'm gonna lower this still. They added Paris, which I mean, I've always wanted to go to Paris anyway. They added Tokyo again. I've always wanted to go to Japan. So that'd just be a bucket list thing to do. New York is really the only one I've been to. I've been to New York City multiple times, but it'd be cool to get to go again. I don't go too frequently. I think maybe I go like once a year, maybe. I don't get to go to New York City that much, but I drive through it somewhat, you know, a couple times a year. But I don't really stop in New York City a lot. But New York City is the only one I've been to. I do like New York City. At least Manhattan. The rest of New York City, not really for me. But you know, Manhattan is always kind of nice. But anyways, Sydney, Australia would be another fun one. Just Australia in general. That'd probably be the most challenging one to get to, I think, just because it's like literally all the way on the other side of the world, and even like on the other side of the globe, like south and west and all that stuff. Like that'd be a crazy flight. London, I mean, I've always wanted, I mean, come on, I'm literally wearing a English Premier League jersey. Like, you know, I mean, if I went to London, I'd take my brother with me for sure. And we would have to go to a soccer game. Most likely we'd go to a Manchester United game because he's obviously been a much more long-time supporter of Manchester United than I have been of Arsenal, but these guys are from London, so I would, you know, I'd go to London, and Market Tour is, the city, of course, is London, not Manchester, so we would go to London anyway. But I mean, England in general would be a cool just country to visit. Then what's next? Berlin, Germany, kind of be a vibe. I'd like to go there. I don't really have too many bucket list things. I just don't know much about Germany, unfortunately. And it's gonna sound unbelievably stereotypical of me, but I don't drink beer. I don't drink alcohol at all. So, I mean, I assume there's a lot more to do in Germany, outside of, you know, I mean, to be fair, I'm not much of a late night kind of guy anyway, in terms of like late night, like going out and partying, all that sort of stuff. But there's some cool stuff going on in Germany. I would assume there's probably some cool people, at least the people that I've seen, or at least, like, you know, that at least have like German ties. I would assume just like seem very cool anyway, whether it's like, you know, soccer players or all that stuff. So I can imagine a Bundesliga game would be fun as well. So that'd be a good incentive to go to Germany as well. But outside of that, all right, what's next? Amsterdam, the same thing. I don't know much about the Netherlands, but I guess it looks nice. Netherlands could be cool to go to. Bangkok, Thailand would be interesting for sure. I'm not the craziest fan of Thai food, but I would eat it. Although I'm not super tolerant of spice, so that might be a problem. But it would be cool to go to Thailand. That'd probably be like Thailand and Sydney would probably be on like the back end of like the tour if I were to do that. Singapore just looks very fun, and it's like the smallest of the countries that, you know, are in Mario Kart Tour, but Singapore would be a vibe. I feel like there's so many just beautiful like skyscrapers, buildings, and all that. It'd just be cool to see Singapore. What's next in wave 5? Los Angeles? No, what was before? Oh, Athens. Yeah, Athens would be nice. Athens, I feel like I would have to go to Athens like in a colder month. I don't think I could do Athens in a summer. That would burn me alive. I feel like I would struggle in Athens just due to the weather, but like it's probably the most historical of all the cities, so that would be cool to see that. Then LA, of course. LA would be probably the first stop on the trip, like I mentioned multiple times. LA is probably the easiest one to access that I haven't been to yet, just because it's in the country still. It's in the United States. So that would be a vibe. Then Vancouver for wave 5. That'd be the next easiest. Vancouver seems chill. I get mixed reviews about Vancouver. There's people saying like Vancouver's really nice, got some good scenery. Obviously it hosted the Olympics in 2010. It was nice. But also I hear people saying that like there's not some like great parts to Vancouver. There's some sketchy parts to it. But I guess you could say that about literally any of the major cities. So, but yeah, Vancouver would be a good place to go visit too. And then the last two would be Rome and Madrid. Rome would be cool. Just Italy in general would be cool, but obviously I would have to stop at Rome for the Mario Kart Tour implications. And then Madrid, Spain. Again, other Spanish cities I would like to visit too. Barcelona, I think, would be cool as well. But Madrid, obviously, I mean, as much as I'm not like a Real Madrid fan for their soccer team, their stadium is unbelievably nice. Their stadium is literally in, right? Is that I don't know if that's the Bernabeu, but like there's a soccer stadium in Madrid Drive. So it's like I would have to go to a soccer stadium in Madrid to like just get that experience to mark that off for Mario Kart Tour. But yeah, that obviously, just saying all that out loud, that'd be a very expensive trip, but that would be fun to do. Those IRL streams would be a vibe. So there's another tangent, just responding to Kat saying, oh yeah, visiting the cities. Again, it'd be cool to go. Anyways, let's keep checking out on chat. Alos says, so it's been a moment. Hi, gang. Probably won't be talking much, but I hope you all are doing well. Happy 13th anniversary to the GWallPro. Thank you, Alos. I appreciate that. Means a lot. Thank you so much. Frankie Kong's the OG. Yeah. We knew that. Baby DK. Honestly, I do like Baby DK anyway. I play him a lot in Mario Super Sluggers. So like, you know, I like it. I like Baby DK. You know, he wouldn't replace DK Jr. for me, but if they added a baby DK, I'd be cool with it. All right. I'm going to miss you, Booey Base. Yep, that's fair. That's how I felt. Vibe. Yes, we would like cooking. Stream cooking would give you nice. If I could recommend a song for today, Signs from F-Zero. All right. That's a phenomenal one, Lila. That is a phenomenal song. It's obviously at the very back end of these what do you call it? Of these song requests, but it's a phenomenal song. One of my favorite F-Zero songs ever. This is Blooper Beach from Mario Party 9. I think Katrina recommended this one. Cooking with Gabe. I could recommend something crazy. Jugga J's here. What's good, Jugga J? Janet says I'm using Goomba. Goomba's a good one. Goomba's a good character. All right. Old Atari ports of Donkey Kong and Mario Bros. I think I have Mario Bros on the Atari cartridge over there as well. I don't have Donkey Kong though. Gold Tails. What's good, Gold Tails? Thanks for stopping by. Bro, since when do you like Arsenal? Sorry if you said this in a past video. I'm just new to the channel. Like I talked about it earlier in stream. I don't really talk about my love for soccer or football that much, just because I'm a gaming channel. So like soccer or football doesn't really have much of a cross with you know, with gaming and all that sort of stuff. But I do like, I mean, Arsenal had a phenomenal game today, so I figured that's why I was sporting the jersey. Yeah, I've been following them for the past like 3 years or so. My first year like truly following Arsenal was the year they were in the Europa League, the year after they finished 5th in the Premier League or whatever, or 5th or 6th or whatever. So, and then ever since then they've just been getting 2nd place. So it is what it is. But no, it's cool. It's cool to understand more of European football. It's nice. But yeah, crazy story of how I got to how I decided to become an Arsenal fan out of all the English teams. But regardless, but yeah, so a couple of years, Gold Tails. I don't know if I'd consider myself a bandwagon, but like it's been like 3 years at least, you know, 3 maybe 4, watching a Spurs game in London. Jugga J says happy 13th anniversary, GWallPro. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Jugga J. I appreciate that. Germany kind of boring, not gonna lie. Society. Oh, I caught up to this part of the conversation. Man, I'm so far behind. Germany's kind of boring. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, well, we'll see. There might be some cool stuff in Germany. We'll see. If and when I ever get there. Bangkok was awesome when I went. I can assume Bangkok's kind of a vibe. Oh my gosh, when I finish coding class, I'm considering making a GWallPro game. Oh, let's go. Oh, that'd be sick, Ellie Gamer. I would 100% play that if you made it. If I were to revisit any, or Farioshi says if I were to visit any cities, it would probably be either Singapore or Bangkok. Both of them look cool. Let's go, Farioshi. Yeah, they both look really cool. T-Main is actually going to Tokyo. Not Tokyo, but he might be going to Tokyo, but he's going to Japan in general. In like a month? I think in about a month, T-Main. Month and a half or 2 months, T-Main's going to Japan. So it's going to be sick to see him there. If GWallPro goes to Vancouver, they got to refilm the music video. Nah. See, Ritz, I can't. I gotta just see, I gotta just have the Google image of Vancouver at night. Like, you can't top that location. I'm sorry. Like, going to Vancouver itself just wouldn't be the same as being in just an apartment living room next to a TV that has a Google image of Vancouver at night. Like, it's not the same. It's truly not the same. The magic would be gone. Jesse says I gotta go. Enjoy the stream. And congrats on 13 years. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that. Thanks for all your support over the last few years. Means the road. My number would be Tokyo. That's fair. Tokyo would be a good one. Tokyo would be a good one. All right, how far behind am I in chat? Okay, I'm back to being behind in chat. That's fine. I'm going to 3 of the tour cities next month. Let's go, cats. Man, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. That's awesome, cats. That is awesome. First song is alright, but the second half is a vibe. That's fair. That's fair. Veshku is here. What's good, Veshku? Appreciate you coming through. I heard from multiple that the Bernabeu atmosphere is pretty poor when Madrid isn't doing great. Well, I mean, luckily, Sainiva, I mean, maybe unluckily, depending how you look at it. I mean, I'm hopefully next week that the atmosphere is relatively poor for obvious reasons, but I mean, luckily for those guys, Real Madrid rarely ever does poorly, so like they're in good hands. Oh man. Press Factory Sonic Superstars Act 1. I'll put that in there. But again, that's at the back end, so I don't know if I'll get to if we'll be able to get to it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Katrina did. Yeah, Katrina recommended this song. Unfortunately, you own ET. I mean, I feel like that's a relic at that point. Like, you gotta be proud of owning ET. Hear me out. Would you ever try Balatro? No, because I feel like I would get unbelievably addicted to it. I've seen too many videos of people like just starting to get into it and then they just get unbelievably. I'm already addicted to just other games in general that I can't add another game to my list of addictions. Okay, like I just can't. I need time to like get work done and all that sort of stuff. I can't be like locked up and just grinding out games. I can't. It sounds like a lot of fun, but I can't do it. I can't do it. Japan's amazing. Your sister's there right now. Nice, Kat. Oh man, you and your sister just doing a lot of traveling these days? That's crazy, Kat. Oh my. Teammate needs to take me to Tokyo as well. I'm jealous. Teammate's not there right now. He's going there eventually, but like he's not there right now. Oh man. Yeah. That's funny. That's funny. I didn't like Tokyo as it's so busy. I prefer Osaka and Kyoto instead. That's fair. No, that's fair. I mean, I'm really just like as a video game enthusiast and someone that would like to collect and would probably spend way too much money on video game memorabilia. Maybe I shouldn't go to Japan because I think I would lose all of my life savings on video game stores and just buying so much merchandise and technology and consoles and all that stuff. I think I would be broke quickly. Whether it's Tokyo, whether it's Kyoto, whatever place in Japan has, I would buy video game stuff and I wouldn't buy food because I don't know. I'm not crazy about Japanese food, but again, that's just my poor palate right now. So we'll see. Maybe I'll be able to adapt to it if I was like actually in that environment, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, he wants me to get addicted to Balatro for content. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I ain't doing that. I'm literally, I'm about to do like 2.5 to 3 months of like just Mario Kart starting like not next week, but like the week after. So it's like, we're gonna be a strictly Mario Kart focused channel for the next like couple of months while we wait for while Mario Kart Road, releases and stuff. It's crazy. Only so many games one can have on hand alongside other. That's what I'm saying, eventually. That's what I'm saying. My sister got free plane tickets because her friend works at an airline company. So she's like, sometimes I feel like the fact that, so crazy thing. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of heights. I don't like heights at all, if I'm being honest. I've never flown on a plane. But I plan to change that this year, hopefully. We'll see what happens. But like, part of me always thinks like, what if in a second life, in a double life or whatever, like, I would, or if I died and like was reborn, like I feel like I could low-key see myself just becoming either like a pilot for planes or someone that works in like the airline system, not necessarily a flight attendant, I guess. Maybe like a flight announcer type deal, like the guys that's always like doing like the radio, like the radio checks, all that stuff. Or a literal pilot. I don't know. I feel like that would be something I would do in a different life. I'm not too sure, but maybe I do it in this life. Maybe I just go get my pilot's license and I fly planes. Why would I don't know why I would do that, but just as a flex, I guess. Oh my gosh. My only gaming addiction at the moment is Minecraft. That has been for a year now. That's fair. I mean, Minecraft can be very addicting. Understandable. I think I don't know if any of you guys have seen any of the Minecraft. I've gotten like the Minecraft movie like videos recommended to me where people are like destroying theaters and stuff for the Minecraft movie. So I think that officially is giving me signals of, okay, I'm gonna wait until Minecraft gets on streaming and I'll watch it. Cause like I never really had that much interest to watch the Minecraft movie to begin with. But if people are gonna act like that in a movie, I have zero tolerance for that. So it's like, I'm not even gonna risk buying a ticket and risk wasting money to see something if that type of crowd is gonna happen. I'll just wait for it to go on streaming. Ritz says I would go to Tokyo for the GWallPro World Tour. No other reason. Hey, fair enough. I'm curious. I feel like, wouldn't you just stay in, wouldn't you just stay in LA? Isn't that like more local to you? Because I would end up going to LA anyway. Like that's, I feel like, the LA part of the tour would be a lot easier to access, at least to get, to see me in a way, to, or at least to run into me, I feel like, I don't know. I mean, but then again, y'all do you. Oh man. I would say I will send $15 right now. I beg, but I really don't want to send. Are you talking about $15 for GWallPro? Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I appreciate it, but like, I'm good. Signing says I would love to travel more. Last time I was truly outside Germany, I was in Turkey, 2010, 2011. Everyone's got different situations. It's understandable. I don't blame you. I mean, I've never been. Okay, I'm gonna change the song while we do this. We're gonna play Jesse's song now because that was the next one. I think he said FF7R, so I think he meant Final Fantasy VII Remake. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see if that's an actual song. I don't know if that is actually on. I don't know if that song actually is on Final Fantasy VII Remake. So I think we might just play the Final Fantasy version of that song low key. Let me see. Hang on. Is it called Genova? Oh. I'm lost. Okay. We'll play the standard. We'll play the standard Final Fantasy VII version of it. This might get me copyrighted, but you know what? It's for Jesse. It's for Jesse. We'll give it a couple loops. But yeah, no, I feel that, Signeva. I mean, again, everyone's traveling situation is different. It is what it is. I've never left the country. I've never left the United States. Obviously, the farthest I've gone was, to Dallas when I drove there with my dad last September, which was a lot of fun. But before that, I've never gone west of the Mississippi. I was always like the farthest I'd gone to was literally Florida, like Orlando. So I don't got a lot of traveling experience in me as well. Traveling's different for a lot of people. For Tokyo, you would like Akihabara for so many geeky stuff. I always bring half a luggage there so I can have space when I shop a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna need to create like a separate like savings account, cats, for just when I go to Tokyo. It's crazy. Sonic Rumble comes out in a month. We'll be checking it out. Maybe. I did see the ad for it. Checking out as maybe I'll download it and see what it's about, but I'm not gonna stream it or anything like that. GWallPro Super Mario Kart stream. Yeah, we're 100%ing every Mario Kart game on stream. That's what we're gonna do after the time trial series. Which tomorrow, the three winners of the winner, I haven't checked the polls, but the winner of the Double Dash poll, the winner of the Wii poll, and the winner of the 8 Deluxe poll will go together. Will face off against each other and N64 Royal Raceway in one final poll. Whatever wins that poll will be the track that I will time trial for you guys. Not next week, but the week after. And then I will, whatever track wins that poll, we'll decide on the category if we need to decide on a category. And then that'll be that. And we'll see what happens. And I'll probably suck at it, but because I famously never got a personal record during any of the attempts I had streaming DK Mountain. So I don't know if this is going to be any different, but we'll see. I cannot guarantee I will get a crazy good personal best on whatever track I time trial. A lot of travel chat, something I don't do much anymore. That's fair. Yeah. Luckily, I mean, I haven't like done too much with, luckily I haven't, I mean, didn't do any much traveling even before COVID. So I'm hopefully feeling that like now that after COVID, it will be like my time to shine. It will be like my time to enable myself to travel more frequently. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I'm a very fidgety person, Stars, and it's crazy that you noticed, but yeah, I'm just always messing around with this, like the wire or just anything that's around. Pretty much is what it is. I think I'm too lazy to make a full-blown GWallPro game. Fair. So many Nintendo stuff all. Yeah, I would believe. I believe it would be greeted with Mario characters when you arrive at the airport. That's crazy. That's awesome, Cats. The whole joke is that people want to cheer. Yeah, but have you seen how they acted, V? It's just, oh my lord. Like, you can cheer. People have cheered, like, you know, during like certain parts of like the Mario movie and like the Avengers movies. Like, they've cheered, but like at least some of the more like outlandish ones where people are throwing popcorn and like, you know, wrestling people and all that stuff is just, oh my god. It is like cheer for a couple seconds and then just chill. Let other people watch the movie. My god. Travel geography is probably my most passionate dog. Hey, it's all good. It's all good, cats. I mean, we all love travel. We all love travel. All right. I'm gonna go sleep, so good night, and good night, Gabe. Whenever he reads this, oh, have a good night, Sineva. Totally missed that, but I'm starting to catch up to chat. Let's go. Have a great night, Sineva. Thank you for watching and supporting the stream. As with all of you guys, I really appreciate you guys that you guys have taken the time out of your afternoons, evenings, maybe even mornings for some of you guys. Just taking the time out of your day to check the stream out. It truly means the world to me. Gabe is like me for real. I fidget with things all the time. What were you all talking about while I was going to scare Ritz? A lot of things. I was just catching up with chat, Fire Yoshi. That's pretty much it. All right, let's go to our next song. Our next song from Woolly World. There we go. I think this is Ritz's new Obsession song. So yeah. I don't sleep till 2 hours later, so you're good. Let's go, Janet. You can't doubt my ability to catch up. See, I eventually catch up, Fire Yoshi. Now I'm all caught up. And now I'm gotta be like, now you guys gotta get me behind again. I need to see you guys start chatting again so I can start falling behind again and all that. Oh my. Yeah, that song is a vibe. It's not my favorite Woolly World song, but I can see the appeal. I can see the appeal. Mr. GWallPro, sir, if you ever get to 100 million subs, will you buy a live hippopotamus? Probably not. Probably not. I don't see myself ever getting to 100 million subs. 1 million subs would be a legendary feat for me in this channel. Obviously, the first goal is 100,000 right now. I really want that. I want that plaque. That plaque. Something tangible. I gotta get it. At some point. We'll see what happens. 100 million subs. Unless this somehow just turned into a massive conglomerate empire, I don't see it happening. Here's a message to distract you from the fact you caught up. Thank you, Yvesh. I'm 2 hours behind, Gabe, so it's still not late here. That's fair. Oh, so it's what? It's 6 o'clock for you, cats. It's 8 o'clock for me now. We're gonna stream for about, yeah, it's 8 p.m. for me right now. I'm gonna stream for about another half hour or so, and then I'm gonna have some dinner, and then I'm gonna edit a video that I can hopefully release for you guys for tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. I don't sleep until 7 hours. I love how it says he's half joking. Half joking. Because Fire, she's like, well, 7 hours from now is 3 in the morning. So, so, you know, 3 in the morning's crazy. I mean, I can't say anything. Like recently I've been going to bed at 2 in the morning, so it's like my sleep schedule is really out of sorts. But you know, it is what it is. Katrina says, you think you and I have the same time zone? I mean, for any of you guys that are in the Eastern time zone, or Eastern Standard Time, that's where I am. So, I mean, I live in New England, so that's, yeah, it's easy to tell. Easy to tell. What are you eating for dinner? I honestly have no idea, Fire Yoshi. I mean, I'll figure it out. I have no idea. No idea. I never know what I'm eating for dinner. I just kind of like, you know, I either just pick and choose or, you know, you see what happens. Just testing my 4 Fall Guys levels. All right, fair enough. By choice, I sleep anywhere from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. Fair. Hamburger. Hamburger sounds so good. A hamburger just might be like my favorite, like just like dinner food. It might be. It's up there. It might be. I think it is. But I also love a solid barbecue pulled pork sandwich. Like if there's some restaurants out there that have barbecue pulled pork sandwiches on pretzel buns, and those are heaven to me. Those speak to me on a spiritual level. Like you guys have no idea. Maybe some of you guys have an idea, but like a lot of you guys have no idea. Oh my Lord. I could really go for barbecue pulled pork sandwich, but the sandwich bun is a pretzel bun. Like that is my all-time favorite. Like for anyone that wants to get on my good side, like they say food is the key to everyone's heart. That's it right there. I mean, outside of just like, you know, your standard soft pretzel, like snack or anything like that, or like Oreos, like that, like for dinner specifically, like, oh my heaven, that is something else. Speaking of Oreos, if they make, so I don't know if they, depending on, you know, where you guys live and whether this type of Oreo is even available for where you guys are, but here in the US, I didn't think they were going to start releasing these until the summertime, but every year around summertime, Oreo has a limited edition Oreo, and it's my favorite Oreo of all time. Probably my favorite like dessert type thing of all time. And it is their s'mores Oreos. And they call them like s'moreos now, but like before they were just called s'mores Oreos, but now they're called like s'moreos, whatever. S'mores flavored Oreos, vanilla cookie, with like marshmallow and chocolate, like combined, like frosting. It is, that was a loud thud. It's on a different level. It's on a different level. If any of you guys see that at like a store, whether it's either Walmart, Target, wherever you guys are, like, please buy it. It's so good. Sorry, I got caught up in food conversation. Star says, I want to see what Gabe thinks of the yellow, the Yell mascot yellow Sprite I posted in pics and videos. I think I saw it. Honestly, I think I was impressed in terms of the application itself. The fact that you're taking it upon yourself to learn a very complex application like that is very admirable. So shout out to you for that. I don't exactly remember what the exact Sprite looked like, but it looked like you did pretty well with it from what I remember. But the fact that you're trying to learn that application as a whole is the more impressive thing in my opinion. Just past 8 p.m. on my end too. My sleep schedule was a mess for years. Now I go to sleep between 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. Wake up between 6 a.m. to 9. Oh my Lord. Yeah, 4 a.m. is whoo, crazy. We're 9, almost 8 days. We're almost there. We're almost there. Almost there, Fire Yoshi. This song do be making me feel sleepy. All right, let me switch it. How long have we been playing this one for? About 6.5 minutes. I should let it play longer, but regardless. Mega Man 03 is up next. Popped up as like the 10th option. Okay. There we go. Oh, another, you know, I'm gonna put a song request for myself to see if we get to it. That's kind of crazy. I mean, we'll see what happens. But oh man, it is gonna be a Mega Man related song. But yeah, the song, yeah, that Mega Man, just the song that it came from Mega Man series just reminded me of what I wanted to listen to. I didn't see the video. I don't tend to watch. I don't tend to watch like the videos a lot in the Discord. I just kind of see that you guys send them or whatever. So I usually respond better to pictures, but I honestly didn't see. I haven't seen it yet. I'm sure I'll get a chance. If you send the codes or whatever, I'll send it tomorrow, or I'll play it tomorrow. I'll give opinions on that later. Barbecue pulled pork sandwich. I'll keep that in mind. Let's go. Oh man. Wherever I visit Cats, whether it's Vancouver or whichever city that we end up crossing paths in, Cat's gonna be like, no matter the town or the city that I show up in, Cats is gonna know all of the greatest restaurants in that area, and we're about to go and have like the greatest barbecue pulled pork sandwich in history, probably. Preferably on a pretzel bun, but you know what? Well, that's optional, but it's preferable. Oreo green tea, yeah, I think that's in like a Japanese like type packaging or whatever. Oreo green tea sounds low-key disgusting, but I don't think I've had it. But I do think I've seen that as well, because there was also a Japanese mart that opened near me as well, and it had a couple of strange Oreo. No, wait, actually, what am I thinking? Not Oreo. I'm thinking of Kit Kats. I've seen like a green tea Kit Kat flavored, which I also love Kit Kats, but like the flavoring for Kit Kats that are Japanese exclusive are kind of strange in my opinion. I actually don't think I've seen Oreo green tea, but that is strange. That doesn't sound good. Red velvet Oreos, my beloved. It's okay. Will you ever get a PO box so I can send you horrendous things? I mean, cool stuff. Maybe not. I don't know. It's just, I know like wherever I set up a PO box, I move like a lot, as you guys have noticed. So it's like, I don't know like where exactly I'm gonna live or gonna like settle, like, you know, I guess like somewhat permanently or semi-permanently, I guess. So I don't know if I have a PO box, I would like to have one that's somewhere accessible for me to go. I mean, I guess I could theoretically like move PO boxes as I move. That'd just be an extra layer of work though. So we'll see. Whenever I buy Oreos, I'm afraid I might finish them in only 2 days. I'm now trying to lose weight now. I lost 20. Oh, that's awesome, Cats. I mean, shout out to you. That is incredible. That is really admirable. Love to see it, Cats. One day I will also join that weight loss journey, but also it's just like Oreos are anytime there are Oreos in the household, I'm just like, oh my Lord, I can't help myself. But I just, what I need to do, I'm realizing when it comes to losing weight, like I feel like I can have the discipline to exercise. My problem is dieting. Dieting is probably the single most difficult thing for me, just because I already struggle in terms of like having to make stuff. It's just, you know, and I already have a very severely limited palate in terms of what I like to eat. And that goes across the board: breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, everything, in snacks even. Like, it's just a severely limited palate in terms of what I like. And I hate that about myself. But, so, you know, anytime if I decide to get into like a get in better shape, lose weight type of mentality, I know dieting is like, you know, like 2/3 of it, whereas exercise is 1/3 of it. But like, man, that dieting part is really a massive roadblock for me. But I'm proud of you, Cats. That is incredible stuff. Double stuffed ones are great. Yeah, I do like double stuffed as well, Stars. Those are good ones. Dude, I got both of those, Fire Yoshi. I got the Coke flavored or the Coca-Cola, I should say. Coca-Cola flavored Oreos and Oreo flavored Coca-Cola. I don't drink soda, so I didn't try the Oreo flavored Coca-Cola. But the Coca-Cola flavored Oreos are actually not that bad. They had like the pop, you know, as like, you know, normal, like I guess soda does or whatever. I don't know. I don't drink soda, but or carbonation for any of that wise. I guess they tried to simulate the carbonation with like the little like pop rock type things inside in that cookie, but it was actually not bad. It was not bad. Sentiment stream stuff. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys can always just send your Fall Guys codes. For those that'll be in the members only stream tomorrow, you guys can send your Fall Guys codes in the stream stuff. I should try to lose some weight. I feel like we all somewhat tend to have that feeling, but you know, it's also just like, if you're like generally healthy for the most part, if you take care of yourself for the most part, You don't have to be absolutely like ripped. You don't have to be jacked. Like you don't have to be like in like bodybuilder shape or Olympian shape or anything like that. As long as you're like relatively healthy, and I don't know who I am to say to give advice on health, because I really should I should focus on my own health, but you know, I mean, I guess whatever. I mean, if you're able to just move a little bit and all that sort of stuff, I guess that's really all that's all that matters for the first part of it. There's, you know, nothing wrong with just, you know, taking things slow and then working up to whatever your goals are. Fire, she says, being a picky eater is a massive disadvantage. I want to lose weight as well. I feel that, Fire. I feel that. Like, yeah, I need to do something about like me being a picky eater. I really need to like just explore other foods somehow. Maybe I just force myself to go to other countries so I have no choice but to eat that country's foods, so I can just get, you know, well immersed in that culture and be more open to other options food wise. Japan has so many unique Kit Kat flavors. When I went there, I spent almost $100 buying so many Kit Kats. My favorites are probably Kobe pudding and red bean. That's a crazy combination, cats. Wow, that's braver than me. I don't know if I would be able to do that. All right, have a go on, Ellie Gamer. Appreciate you coming through. I'm happy with my current weight. That's brilliant, Stars. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. That's really awesome. That's how it's supposed to be. That really is. That's how it's supposed to be. How long does it take to get golden member? 2 years. 2 years, Dave. A lot of people, as you can see, have the black badge. That's the 1 year badge, is the black badge. But the gold member, or the gold badge that you've seen for Jesse and for T-Main, is 2 years. 2 years. Nothing else could be better about far. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of how I feel. That's sort of how I feel. But, you know, there's always goals. There's always those types of goals. I missed Willow Order. I'm so sorry, Ritz. Oh man. We talked about we were talking about weight, Ritz, because somebody, I think it was, I was talking about, what was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about Oreos, of course, as I usually do. And then Katz mentioned, I think, that it was like, oh, Oreos would be dangerous if they were in the household. I've been on a weight loss journey, yada yada yada. And then that's when I started getting to the tangent about just like talking about weight loss and all that sort of stuff, like weight loss, food, dieting, all that sort of stuff. All stuff that I don't really do, but probably should. So that's kind of what happened. That's kind of what happened, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, let's get some of these other songs up, especially before the stream ends. Sparkle Ton. All right, glad that showed up. Never heard of this. I've never played Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games on the DS, but apparently this is the best, or a lot of people's favorite iteration of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games is this one. Interesting. I've never played this one. I've never played this game. Duel of Fates. That's a Star Wars song. I can't play that, unfortunately. I already have 3 other songs lined up, and then we'll probably end it after we play the, and this is, I mean, this will be song number 4 technically, so I don't think I'm gonna play that one. It's copyrighted. It's, if you're thinking of like Duel of Fates, the Star Wars song, I can't do that one. It's copywritten music. Oh man. Spike concept, never even played much. The concept seems to me neat, but I've never played or even seen much of any Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. No, that's fair. I like them for what they are. They're fun like Mario. They're fun. What do you call it? They're fun minigame compilations, to be fair. And I like most of them. The Wii one 2008 was good. The 2010 one on the Wii was fine. The 2012 one apparently is a lot of people's favorites, but I never really got into that one. I think it was just bad timing because that came out just a few months before the Wii U came out. So I just kind of immediately moved on to Wii U stuff. Sochi 2014 was fine. Rio 2016 I love, and Tokyo 2020 I love. Yeah, Gabe wants to actually earn profit. I mean, I do. I do. There's nothing wrong with wanting to have ads on the stream and all that sort of stuff, even if not many people watch the VODs afterwards. But it, you know, it's cool to at least, you know, I can have the VODs there, getting ad revenue for whenever people decide to rewatch streams. Yeah. But I can't play like, you know, because that's John Williams, the composer. He composes movie scores. So movie scores just don't have the same like copyright policy as like video game scores. I don't know why necessarily, but you can get away with, you know, freely playing video game music and it not being copyrighted, but movie scores, you just can't. Mario Kart Road OST sounds pretty great. I'm looking forward to it. I'm of course like the title theme or whatever the main theme that we heard in the trailer was kind of nice, and some of the remixes that I've slightly heard from the Treehouse seems cool as well. I would make bank if I placed a ton of ads on the All Pro Road streams. Duly noted. I might just do it. I'll ruin your experience for watching the streams, and I'll just throw all the ads in there. I like watching VODs sometimes. It can be nice, whether just for fun or something I wanted to see about this. That's fair. I watch a lot of VODs. I feel like low-key, it might be slightly embarrassing the amount of times I've gone back to watch the Just Dance VOD just to see, like, to more so critique myself on how I danced, you know, to all the various songs, and just to see everybody's reactions while I was dancing, because I didn't get a chance to see what you guys were saying while I was dancing. So it's like, you know, the amount of times I go back to watch that one in particular, you know what? You know, unspecified amount. The Wii version is the one Mario and Sonic game that stuck with me for some reason. Might be nostalgia, but I played it again last year and I think it holds up. I might have to give that one another shot. If they decide to make another one for, they're not going to make one for Milan Cortina 2026, but if they make one for LA 2028, it might be a good idea to maybe play through the games again. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Silver member? Well, it's weird. Oh, yeah. Platinum is 3 years. You're looking at it. If you're looking at the, if you press the join icon and you're just seeing like the available badges, the light green badge is for a new member that just joins. A light blue badge is for someone that joins for 1 month, or that has been a member for a month. The dark blue badge is for 2 months. The red badge is for 6 months if you've been a member for 6 months. The black badge, as you can see, a lot of us here, members for a year plus. The gold badge, which Jesse and T-Main just got, and I think Escape is next in line for people that have been members for 2 years. Then the platinum badge, it looks silver, whatever, but it's platinum. At least I tried to make it platinum. Is for 3-year members, 36 months. Again, Space Diamond is what I'm gonna call it, I guess. The fourth badge, or the next badge, is for year 4 or 48 months, and then the GWallPro logo Shine badge is for 5 years or 60 months. Ritz says, question, anything you'd want to see written in a GWallPro lore that hasn't been written yet? All right, while we do that, I'm gonna change the song while I think of an answer. Because the song is just amazing. Turn this up. Turn this up. Good question, Ritz. Good question. Anything you'd want to see written in the GWallPro lore that hasn't been written yet? I don't know. I'm not sure. Because right now I've read 3 books of lore. I guess technically 4 or 5 if you count some of the stars lore. But like the 2 Mudkip lores and your lore. Anything you'd want to see written in a GWallPro lore. It's a very wide open question. There's a lot. I mean, you got some of it in the first book. Like I remember, I think it was you that did like the go-karting race. Mudkip had me like rule a kingdom. Mudkip had me go God mode. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff in the you got a lot of stuff in the lore anyway, so I don't think I necessarily have an answer for you. I don't think I necessarily have an answer for you, unfortunately. Oh, my sister's here. Oh, both of you are here. Hello.
Yeah, congratulations.
Oh my.
Happy 13 years. Woo!
Is this a cookie cake that my brother and sister have made for me?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. Thank you so much. That's a cookie cake for them that says, oh, sorry. My camera's right here. Yeah. Yeah, you can see that. Oh my. Well, that's a surprise. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Nice. Oh wow. Yeah. No, it's yeah, the channel started 13 years ago. Do you remember the first video we filmed with you when like dad was like filming you with the camera and you just like dancing to some random song? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So yeah.
I thought that was you.
What? I think that might have been that it might have been me. He might have been just there like showing me or something like that. But yeah, you could say hi to the chat. There. Smash it in his face. Wow, you guys are nice. you guys are nice. Thank you guys for the $2. I appreciate that. Let's go. Yeah, no, that's crazy. I appreciate that. We'll definitely have to eat that at some point. Oh, okay. Yeah, get the bunny whenever. But
What's going on, chat? How we doing?
so far, so guys, this is your one chance to ask Seth any questions. And you haven't seen him since the December charity stream. But yeah, Seth, how's life been for you so far?
It's been pretty good. Trying to get some football wins. So I didn't go too well. Today.
Dang.
So.
Yeah, these guys got the Fortnite skills that I don't have. So they've carried me to a couple of wins before it happens, and yeah.
Thoughts on Global Rivals? So
Have you played it or no? You don't own it, obviously. But.
I don't own it, unfortunately, because I want to very, very badly, but I unfortunately have an old gen. I have the Xbox One, and Global Rivals is not compatible with old gen. So I need to basically get a new Xbox before I can play Marvel Rivals. But I played Overwatch forever. Oh, there it is.
This is my sister's pet bunny, Finn.
Anyways, as I was saying about Marvel Rivals, yeah, no, I played it once on my buddy's account, had a lot of fun, but I don't have it myself. I need to get the Xbox Series.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have enough. I mean, the one time I played it was great, but and as an Overwatch guy, it seems like it's great. So I gotta
That's fair. Understandable.
Nice Adidas shirt. So, oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think my mom got this for me. Pretty warm and comfortable. Yeah, it's really nice.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I've not.
All
Heard-
good.
Heard some things about it, but
Yeah, he's more of a. I'd say you're definitely more of an online multiplayer type of game player. I mean, you got some single player, some single player experience.
Yeah,
But
there are a lot of single player stories to play. I just haven't really had the time to. Like, usually when I'm on Xbox these days, it's with the boys, and we're always doing something. It's hard to find the time to.
yeah,
Maybe at some point.
that's fair. That's fair. Lila says had no idea the GWallPro family had a pet.
We have 3.
They're
Used to
they're,
have-
they're all yours. They're all yours.
I also have 2 chinchillas.
Their names are.
These are Doc and Marty after Back to the Future.
Currently covering Seth's face right now. Yeah. So my sister has 2 pet chinchillas in addition to this bunny.
My
They're all
bunny-
hers.
My bunny's name is Finn after Adventure Time. The bunny does let me hold it sometimes, but if he like sees my bed or the couch, he'll like jump out of my arm.
Yep.
Yeah, we are pretty nonchalant together.
That's usually how it is. Well, it's probably just you need to find people
Yeah,
that have it as well.
No, I just haven't played it.
As someone who has 2 cats and 4 chickens, having a bunny and 2 chinchillas must be a dream. Not really. I just had to clean all their cages tonight, and it wasn't.
You probably want a farm eventually.
So that how old he is. He'll be 4 this year. 4 in July.
Really old. That's old.
He's also like cats. That he has there.
Yeah, that's why we cats. We've had 2 dogs in our life, and we also had 2 bunnies. But that was way back when I was a toddler age. What do you guys think of my hair? Random question. They probably don't like it.
I personally, I don't think it's bad. I just think that one haircut,
I
have the
know.
picture ready to go. That one haircut you had
Yeah.
was so legendary, so good.
No, that's right, and I agree.
Your hair still looks fine. It's just, I think that one cut was so good.
No, I agree.
Did it again.
I feel like
That's fair.
You should get like a mullet.
A mullet. Interesting.
Like one of the like sexy 80s
Okay.
keep the mustache.
Yeah, I've been meaning to shave obviously my face, but like in terms of the hair, yeah. I think a mullet. I don't know if I can rock a mullet. I'm not sure.
Also, comment down below if you think
This is a live. This is a live chat. They could just put anything in. They could just put anything in the chat.
same thing. If you think GWallPro should let me braid his hair, because I think he should.
Oh, great. Okay, here we go with this again. Yeah, I mean, could be an option. They can always make that a donation incentive for a future charity stream. They already want me to do a cooking or baking stream for a donation incentive, so I would assume you would probably lead that. If I were to bake like brownies or a cake, or maybe even bake that cookie pie or something. Attempting. Well, yeah. I mean, obviously making a video of attempting a cake, but like live streaming would be. Oh, a 10-tier cake. I thought you said attempting a cake. I can't hear. I'm sorry. I'm listening to music in one ear. Hello.
The bunny looks sad for some reason. He has a resting bee face, so he's more angry than sad.
It's understandable. That is understandable. Yeah. I don't even think Seth knows what Balatro is. It's a card game.
But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Is it Vi? V?
V.
V? I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest, I don't know what that is. So if I knew what it is, I would try to convince him.
It's
but I'm
a
not really sure what that is.
yeah, it's a card game.
Card game, okay.
Like but like it's a I don't know. It's complicated. It's like a poker game, but like for your phone. It's a mobile game that like that people get addicted to because there's like you use cards to like get points and all that sort of stuff, and like there's many different types of cards you can collect and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
Okay, a lot of people are saying
I should
just saying braid it. Yeah, Fire
Yeah.
Issue says yes. Freddie says
I got like 3
braid
people
it.
saying
Ritz says I think we should. Ivescu says hair, yeah, sister braided would be fun to see. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are in favor. I mean, I guess we'll see.
9 dogs. That's a lot of dogs.
Oh well, yeah, 9 dogs. Freddie Fazbear is crazy. That is a lot. Kins, you didn't answer
Why
Freddie.
not 10?
You didn't answer Freddie Fazbear on whether you play video games nowadays. You have some
I
experience, but
have.
not.
I used to play with them, like Mario and.
This is true. This is very true. Well, there is a new Mario Kart game coming out in a couple of months.
I used to play like Pikmin, kinda.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I have all 4 Pikmin games, so you can theoretically play that whenever. So that's always a vibe. Sorry, I'm just loading up the next song real quick because this was next on the list.
I played Kirby.
Oh yeah, there's a new well, there's not a new Kirby game, but there's some Kirby games that are out that I think you probably enjoy as well. Stock X is here. What's good, Stock? Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you coming through to the stream.
Very salty cat who likes belly rub.
Yeah, 9 dogs is a lot. Yeah. I mean, you're a big animal fan. You probably own more pets if you could.
9 wiener dogs.
That's a lot of the same kind of dog. There's a lot of the same kind of dog. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, these guys got a lot of relatively just game experience based on what we've played growing up. GameCube era, Wii U era, all the classic good times. You know how it is. Just came through.
I used to play like some Madden and FIFA with that.
That's true. Back when Seth was in his Madden, phase and all that. Although Seth still plays FIFA.
Madden.
That's understandable. Yeah, that's fair. Have a good one, News Alert. Appreciate you coming through. The stream reaches 40. We can do another rave command at 40. What's it at right now? Oh, 28. I mean, we're far away from 40, but possibility. It is a possibility. Yeah, where'd you guys get the? You guys go to the store to get that kid? Or oh, cool. Yeah, a lot of hair being blown from this creature. From this bunny. So yeah, nothing too crazy. Yeah, Seth, you missed all the. We did talk a little bit about soccer, football, or just soccer in general. From the there was a resident soccer fans. They were curious about the shirt and all that. Do all that. Is that enough?
Adios.
Yeah. I mean, I might. But yeah, I mean, these guys have been on the channel a good couple of times. Would you guys be down to see Seth? I know our most popular video on the channel was Seth attempting all the hyper strike shots from Mario Strikers, and that is up there as in GWallPro glory as one of the best or most popular videos on the channel. If there's another type of athletic style, type of like, super shot type video that you want to see, me film and have this guy attempt for our entertainment, let us know what you want. Let us know what you want to see from him. But yeah, overall just some good stuff. And then you, it's been a minute since you've been on the channel. You were on a live stream a couple of times. You missed out on my Just Dance stream. You know, I danced to like a bunch of Ariana Grande songs, and I feel like you would have cooked me in those, but.
No, you usually tweet just then.
Oh, really?
We need something.
Friday, they were absolutely best.
Hey, people like to have.
I'll definitely be in more. Don't worry.
We got some stuff cooking. Obviously, we're in the height of obviously speculation and just content regarding Mario Kart World and all of that. So new Mario Kart game coming out is gonna be exciting. Have you seen some of the characters? Did you know you can now play as a cow in Mario Kart World? Like the cows that run Ruby Meadows, like those cows. You can now race as one of those guys in the new Mario Kart game that's coming out in a couple of months. So there's gonna be some good characters. Play as a penguin now, a dolphin. A lot of characters. So I'm curious on who you guys. You probably still made Waluigi without knowing you. Oh, but Waluigi has some fire costumes. This one's gonna have costumes for different Mario characters, and they have Waluigi in a Mexican sombrero, like mariachi outfit, something like that. So they got Waluigi in a couple of fire outfits.
Getting a little saucy. Waluigi, yeah. I don't care what y'all say. Waluigi's goated, alright?
Yeah, actually.
I don't care.
Actually, yeah. Going back to the whole dancing thing, if we were to all three of us play like just dancing in general, he'd probably be the one to cook us.
She's high.
No, but like maybe
That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. You just gotta know how to get the system to recognize. Rich says would love to see more from the three of you on the channel. That's fair. Yeah, I can definitely get some ideas cooking that would involve you, or that would involve you, or that would maybe involve both of you guys. That's completely understandable. Multiplayer like anything.
like weird tall.
As in like Luigi. Probably referencing. Or Waluigi. I don't even think they're brothers. They never really confirmed whether Wario and Waluigi are brothers. They probably are. That's fair.
Toad is where it's at. Where's my Toad people at?
Yeah, he's all about Waluigi. She's all about Toad. There's the Toad part right over there. Yeah, I mean, we got some fans. We got some fans of all the various characters. Toadette. Toadette's chill. Yeah, Toadette's a vibe. I used to play Toadette a lot in the older Mario Party games from the characters. That is fair. Me and Seth make a Switch 2 unboxing video just to, bring it full circle to when we both unboxed the original Switch on day one. I remember if you remember that video.
Yeah, now that
When we unboxed the first one. Over 8 years ago now. 2017. I was a senior in high school, you were a junior. Good times. Good times. Yeah. Recently we went back a couple of weeks ago. I streamed me reacting to like older videos of stuff on the channel and some videos. I think there were some videos that you were in, some videos maybe that you were in. I'd have to go back and which videos those were. But yeah, I mean overall we've had some good times with the content from both of these guys. I remember there was one time I was watching a video of me and you. We unboxed Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U.
Oh my god.
When it came out in 2014. I was a freshman in high school, and I think you mathematically, I think you were in 6th grade. So I remember, I think I was listening to your voice, and I'll raise this up so you ready to hear them. I know I'm trying to point the mic, but you were theoretically Yeah, I think you would have hated how your voice sounded at that point in time.
I remember listening to it. Whenever you sent it to me a few months ago, it was like disgusting.
Oh, that's true. I did send that to you at some point in time. Yeah, that's true. This is very, very true. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. If you guys got any last remaining questions before I dip out of stream, yeah, then I'll go upstairs and enjoy this cookie cake with my brother and sister. We'll call it there. Say goodbye to my sister.
Hey, we'll see you guys.
And say goodbye
Great
to
talking
Seth.
to you as always. We'll be back soon.
Sounds good.
Peace.
Appreciate you all for coming. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. All right. I see we're on a bunch of Mario Kart character discussions. Cats is gonna be a Biddy Bud main. Okay. Oh, you're calling Biddy Bud? Wait, what? Oh, Cats asked, which Market Road races are you guys playing in the first time? I think honestly, Cats, for me, it's tradition. And you know what? I'm actually gonna switch over to my last song while I answer some of these questions. See if I can find it. Let's see. What is it called? Perfect. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Beautiful. Okay. Great question, Cats. So normally for me, it's like tradition to play just as Mario for the first like time I play a game. Like whether it's a Mario Kart game or a, you know, Mario sports game, Mario platformer game, like it's just I don't know why, but tradition for me, it's just I gotta play as the main man himself, Mario, because I feel like there's always the risk that I would just never play as Mario because there's just so many cool characters. So I at least got to get one rep out of the way as Mario. So he's gonna be the first character I'll probably play with. But Ritz is going Fish Bones, assuming he's a default character. V is going to go with Biddy Bud main and then DJ Rosalina. Luigi's just built different. Fair enough, Freddy. Ray says main character bias. I love Mario, Sonic, Mario, Luigi, Sonic, Mimi. She better count as one. Woody, the list goes on. Understandable. Katrina's going to play as the cow. I feel like a lot of people would play as the cow. Stars is going to rock Daisy. Fire Yoshi's going to rock a Spike or Monty Mole. Fire Yoshi, I'm curious. What's your opinion on the whole, you got Monty Mole, but how do you feel about Rocky Wrench? Because I always thought Rocky Wrench was just Monty Mole with, with a thing, with just like a sewer drain lid on top of his head. Like, but I guess they're different characters entirely. Do you got any affiliation towards Rocky Wrench as well, or is it just strictly Monty Mole? Have a good night, Cat. Appreciate you coming through. Cal's an amazing addition. Let's go. Cataquack. Fair enough, Lila. Props to siblings for the cookie cake. Yeah, cookie cake was great. I love all the Yoshi costumes. Pink and light blue Yoshi look incredible. Let's go. I will 100% react to the marker direct. Correct, Ritz. Yes. I've been planning on it already. Already will be doing that. Yep, I am reacting. I assume it's gonna be like maybe like a 30-minute thing or something. Nothing like super long, not like an hour like the direct was. So yeah, I'm gonna react to it next Thursday. Not this a week from Thursday. 8 days away or 9 days away, whatever. Mario Kart Road Direct. I will be streaming it once again, so it'll be exciting. Because then maybe I can post some reaction videos again, get some extra content out for you guys. All right, Purple Yoshi isn't getting cut. Let's go, Boshi. That's a vibe as well. Used to main Waluigi. This is Wily 2-stage of Mega Man 11. It is not. No, this is the title theme to Mega Man 0 and ZX Legacy Collection. It came out right around the time that Mega Man 11 came out, so I could see the confusion. But no, I love the title theme to this theme, or to this game, I should say. Mario isn't boring at all. Yeah, I mean, because he's Mario, he's playable in everything. So I mean, you know, it's fun to play as like some of the more exclusive characters in a way. But I do like to play as Mario, at least just to get that rep out of the way. Sidestepper's hype. Let's go. Yours is probably Sidestepper or Fishbone. Understandable, cats. For my first new character, I guess it depends on who I unlock first. I mean, I'd probably just have to play as the cow, just to get that out of the way. We'll see. Rocky Wrench is interesting and against it. Never play as one. I'm sure I will. Let's go. Rocky Wrench is Airship Fortress. Fair enough. My main is either Mario or Goomba. Respect, Janet. This will end up being like Mario Party Jamboree, where I don't have one singular main alongside Spike and anymore. I really want to play as Pianta and Cataquack. Those are good characters. I'm just saying, I don't think we've got them all yet, so I really haven't truly decided on a full main yet, but we'll see what happens. And also, unfortunately, my main for a Mario Kart type game also somewhat depends on what the meta ends up being, just because I also would like to try to compete with that said main, so that's also another aspect. Pick a character, never deviate. Can't wait till Gabe does the all character challenge. Has to win with 100 characters. That would be funny. That would be funny. I could do that. I would probably do that again. Lalamingawia Indian, what's good? Welcome to the stream. You're just catching the tail end of it. I'm just about to end it in a couple of minutes or so. But I appreciate you coming through. Kevin has gotten better. I agree. And I do agree. Ninja needs to be there. How do I not remember this? It's the title theme to the whole collection. It's solid. I've won a piano since DS. That's respect. Understandable. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it. That's going to do it today. I'm gonna go upstairs and just, I was gonna edit the video tonight to deliver tomorrow for you guys, but I guess that's not happening. I'm gonna eat some cookie cake with my brother and sister at that point, so I guess I'll do that instead, and I'll get the video out to you guys at some point later. So, with that being said, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. Channel turned 13 years old, which is insane, and we're still cooking. So I appreciate you guys being on the ride. It truly means the world to me. Again, as I always say, like I said, this is just the beginning for this channel. There's still a lot left in the tank. So I hope you guys are excited for what's to come. And I'm excited to see how far I can get this channel to grow. And with your guys' help, who knows? We might just be unstoppable. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I will see the members tomorrow for a members only stream. We'll be playing Fall Guys with the members. But then the rest of you guys, I will see you on Thursday. Thursday, we'll be playing Donkey Kong Jungle Beat with bongo controllers. Just as a point of proof. Like, we got them. So we're gonna be playing with the bongo GameCube controllers. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. All right, let's get hyped for Thursday. And then also Friday will be Jamboree with Koopathlon, Kaboom Squad with everybody. So that'll also be a vibe as well. But that's gonna do it for today's stream. Thank you guys for stopping by. Subscribe if you are new. Stay all pro. And I'm out of here. Have a fantastic rest of your night.